provide abortions without consent of parents. Could you imagine having a teenage daughter who needed to have an abortion and the parents didn't have consent?
I could if that daughter was the victim of a rape or incest, in which case your party will allow, not just allow, force that 13-year-old girl to carry her rapist child to her pregnancy to term. I want to just clarify one thing, and I think the Vice President said it well. The only difference between Clarence Thomas and the rest of the court is that Clarence Thomas said out loud, and Mike Pence has said out loud, what many Republicans, like Alice, will not say. They want a national ban. If they really believe that what is happening is murder, it is inconsistent for you to say a national ban is not the next step. And Republicans care about life until the child is born.
No, here's the
and
question.
That's where they drop off.
Here's the question. No, I want to ask this. Well, since
it's just a final statement because
I think it's important. The other option is what Democrats want. Democrats are fine with abortion up to delivery. That's unfathomable. That they certainly are. That is absolutely on the table for Democrats.
How many cases of a woman having an abortion at delivery do you know of that have been reported?
Okay, I want to ask you.
How many? Just give me a number.
Democrats are fine with that, though. But
this is a stalking horse of the Republican Party. Instead of giving women the rights, you want to give Mike Pence and Clarence Thomas the rights over a majority of American women that want to choose their own reproductive health choices.
Okay.
Man. Hey, shout out to that man. He held his own to a woman. How? Listen, I don't understand this. Oh, shit, I forgot. What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yeah, I stay on some lit stuff, man. Keeping it lit all 2022. Shout out to my everyday people. You know I appreciate y'all because it goes down every day on YouTube and you get the videos when you see them on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Everyday Thing with PJ. Now let me give y'all my rebuttal, okay? Now, first of all, white women ain't scared of shit. Let me tell you, white women will go and have these offshore abortions at the drop of a dime. Now, let me tell you something about abortions and white people and abortions and black people and what I think about abortions in general, okay? All right, so, you know, I personally would not ever and have not ever asked a woman to go get an abortion. So, and it's not my thing to ask a woman, and it's not my thing to you know, contribute to make, like, you want to do that, that's on you. Don't even ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you no. I'll take 18 years of child support, but I won't pay for an abortion. That's just the way it is. All right, but I don't have a problem with anybody that feels any way about abortions. Because what my feelings is about abortion shouldn't be your feelings. Like, my feelings about lasagna shouldn't be your feelings about lasagna. I mean, this is the same thing. I mean, the situation is different, but my feelings is my feelings and your feelings is your feelings. So, regardless of anybody's feelings, mind your own damn business. If somebody don't like abortions, somebody do, it's up to you though. But I wouldn't persecute people for the way that they feel, basically, because then we talking about it goes deeper than that. But anyway, let's talk about Democrats wanting to have abortions up until the baby is born. That's a lie. That's just a talking point. It's just something to say to get all the base. If you say it enough, people start to repeat it. And then people repeat it enough that they start to believe it because the lie is more entertaining than the truth. And the truth is there aren't many cases where a woman has an abortion at term. There's only those cases where there's either the mother's life is at risk. I think that's the only time. And I mean, that's what it is. And but hold on. Republicans, like he said, Republicans only care about a life up until the day it's born, and then they don't care about it. But not only that, Republicans will not, well, the government, now that Roe v. Wade It's saying that the baby is born, as baby is alive in the belly. If you are pregnant right now in 2022, if you're pregnant in 2022, you should file, you should claim your kid on your 2022 taxes because that baby is alive. According to the law, the baby is alive. So there's your extra money. Even if the baby isn't born, if the baby is in your belly, the baby is alive. So I think they should pay some people some back tax. You know what I'm saying? Some people should be owed some back taxes for this year. Because, it is what it is. Hey, man, you got to give and take. That's the situation. I'm telling you, laws like this open up a lot of shit because that's why we have so many amendments to laws. Is because laws like this open up so many cans of worms. Like, when you first started Roe v. Wade for abortions, it was just like, okay, just abortions. But then it's like, okay, when is abortion term limits? Okay, when is it necessary for a girl to get abortions? Or when could certain states do it, and when could certain states? It just opened up so many the floodgates for a bunch of BS that is way, way farther than what I want to argue about abortions. Because really, I'm gonna be honest. This ain't for me. This ain't my conversation, dog. Like, I can tell you to do or not to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I can tell you is that Republicans don't give a shit about if you have a baby, because this is what Republicans are gonna do. If you can't take care of that baby, Republicans are trying to cut off your food stamps. So what are you gonna do? Plant food in your garden? Oh, but you ain't gonna be able to get housing. Housing is very scarce right now because all of the inner city ghetto homes that were cheap and were affordable for those people are now being bought out. So you have projects next to, $300,000-$400,000 homes now, which is crazy in Oklahoma. It's actually crazy, but that's the way it is. This shit is crazy. I would have never thought it'd be like, oh shit, go through the hood and you be backing through more hood. But nah, you go through the hood and you go to a nice big ass house. You be like, damn, why is this house here? Out of place. But check this out. These next few lots are gonna be just like it. And guess what? Republicans don't care. They don't really care. They don't care about your school districts. Listen, Oklahoma's a Republican state. We voted for this thing called MAPS Project. MAPS Project was to build the inner city schools. The first person who was supposed to watch over that fucked it up. And everybody since has fucked it up. Now, they have built some schools. Granted, they have built some schools. But they have closed over half the schools. So, I mean, that makes it easy to say that we've updated schools when you've closed half of them. And you know what? Guess who runs the state? Republicans. Yep. Shout out to Oklahoma Republicans, man. Y'all fumbling the bag. Y'all are pieces of SHIT. Y'all are not making Oklahoma great again. Okay? I'm just saying, Republicans haven't made Oklahoma great ever. Like, the last time Oklahoma as a state was out of debt was when we had Brad Henry, a Democratic governor. Then we had Mary Fallon, which AKA Mary Fallon, because she failed at everything she did. Then Mary Fallon, she was tripping with Obama, and then we had a bunch of tornadoes come through. And what this bitch gonna do? She went and asked Obama for help. Oh, Obama don't want to help Oklahoma. He don't. Nah, bitch, you was just over here talking shit. Oklahoma's this, Oklahoma that. And now Oklahoma get hit by a bunch of tornadoes, and now you want to cop deuces. Man, shut up. That's what I don't like about politics and Republicans. Y'all be popping all that, talking all that noise, and then when you want something, you start crying. Oh, but only Democrats do that. Shut up. Republicans do it too. Mary Fallon was a begging son of a gun. You know what? The only reason why Michelle Obama hated Mary Fallon is because Mary Fallon was always on her knees trying to suck off Obama, like every time, because Oklahoma been through some shit. But she would talk so much shit and be this and that and this and that, Obama this, Obama that, but then be right on her knees. Mwah, 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 mwah. God damn, Michelle was like, get up, bitch, that's my husband. Anyway, shout out to Michelle Obama. She the realest. And fuck you, Mary Fallon. Everyday people, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at you later. Peace.